fam, welcome back to my channel Just Toko. Today is the day that we have been waiting for. The DV lottery is now officially open for 2024. They are taking applications. Today is actually the 5th of October. That's when I'm filming this. You're not seeing it today, but they officially opened. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into my computer. I am joined by my cousin Vari, and we're gonna go through her application and submit, just so we can all see the process. If that's something you're interested in, stay tuned, okay? Watch closely, write any questions that you have in the comment section below, and I will address them. It's great because we get to go through the entire process together, okay? Let's go. Okay, Vara, thank you so much for joining us and for allowing us to use you and your profile as an example so we can help the entire family. How are you doing today?
Oh, thank you, Toko.
Awesome. How are you feeling about putting in your application?
Actually, I'm excited and I'm hoping it's gonna work in my favor.
Then I'm wishing the best for you too. So I just want to explain how it's going to work. I will share my screen so you will see the form and we will go through it together. You're basically filling it in. I'm just typing. Okay.
No.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So starting from this page, this is the home page of the travel.state.gov official website, and I've shown you guys this before. And we're at step 1, submit an entry. I showed you this information, and we click on this here, electronic diversity visa website. That takes us to where we submit our application. So if we click on that, we can see the information has now changed. It's now accepting applications. So it gives us the DV 2024 instructions. It tells us what's needed, what time it's opening. We've seen this page, but we can also open the instructions on this PDF, which you should review those first. So, Vara, we're going to go over the instructions a little bit, the requirements, just so you know what you're doing and why you're doing it and all that.
Okay.
So back to the application. We're going to click on begin entry. So we need to authenticate that we are not a robot. So next you're going to enter your last name, and then your first name, and then your middle name. If you don't have a middle name, click the box that says no middle name. Remember to enter it exactly as it looks like on your passport. You're going to pick your gender, and then enter your date of birth, starting with the month you were born, and then the day, and then the year. Next, you're going to enter your city of birth. Remember, you're entering it as it is called today, not what it was called when you were born if the city changed names. You're going to select the country you were born from a drop-down. If you were born in a country that does not qualify, but you're using your spouse or your parents' country of birth to qualify, then you would click no and then select the country from the drop-down list. Later on, you will be asked to explain how you qualify. You're going to upload your photo that meets the specifications. Next, we're going to enter your mailing address. If your country does not use postal codes, you're going to click the button that says no postal code or zip code. Indicate the country where you live today. Remember, you may be applying from a country outside of where you were born. If it's the same, then just click the same country. Your phone number is optional, but you can put it anyway, and if you are going to put it, remember to include the country code. Enter your email address and then confirm it by entering it again. The reason why I'm asking you to confirm is that's the email that will be used for any communications. So if it's wrong, then communication
everything.
Indicate what your highest level of education is that you've achieved as of the day that you're applying.
And then again, they're telling us you must have a minimum of a high school diploma reflecting the completion of a full course of study, what we've been saying all along.
Pick your marital status. Take note of the 2 options for a spouse. And then you're going to type in the number of children that you have.
And the children include all biological children, legally adopted children, and stepchildren who are unmarried and under the age of 21 on the date that you submit your entry. You must include all of them.
Then you're going to press continue.
Okay, so on the next page, we're confirming the information we've put in. So we're reviewing Anditi. It says if you need to go back and make a correction, do not use the back button on your browser. So do not use this button here. Instead, use the appropriate button here below this one. Go back to part 1. So we don't want to use this one. We want to use this one if you need to correct anything.
If you had indicated that you have a spouse or children, then on this next step, you would be prompted to enter their information just like you did yours, their name, their date of birth, a picture, their city and country of birth. And you would do that for every person that you have mentioned that you have.
City you were born, country you were born, country of eligibility. Your photograph has been received. Mailing address, is this correct?
Yeah, it's correct.
Phone number,
Correct.
email address,
Correct.
master's degree, current marital status,
Unmarried.
number of children. Okay. Antichi, submit already.
It's that simple.
Cool.
There's nothing else.
So it says DV 2024 submission confirmation entry received. Vadi has done it. It's given us a confirmation number. It's confirming your year of birth. And then there's a digital signature. So we're going to print this page, Vada, and you keep it safely. Okay. So to print this page, you can click here where it says print.
Is it that simple?
And that's what I'm saying. You're saying it's simple, auntie. That's what I've been saying. It's a very simple process. And imagine if you had gone to an agent and paid money.
A lot of money.
Just
I think
to
they
do
would
that.
have asked about $20 or $10 somewhere.
Okay.
Around that.
Were there any questions that they asked that you didn't know?
No. The questions are very easy because it's simply biodata.
Things that you already know. Okay, Vada. So I'm saving your confirmation and I'm going to send it to you on email. And you keep it.
Thank you, Toko. Oh, thanks, Toko. I thought it was going to take about an hour or so, but I think it's something that you can do over like 5 minutes. Given you have enough network or data or something, connectivity, something.
I think the hardest part of this whole process is the photo.
Yeah.
So if you have your photo ready to go, then you'll breeze through this. Hansi, please either print this page or make a record of the confirmation number before closing this window. So this number, this confirmation number, that's the really important number that you want to keep. And then after May 6th, you'll click on this entrance status check and you'll start checking. It's the same URL, it will just change. So you'll come back here, you'll use this confirmation number to check what the status of your application is, whether you've been approved or whether it's not been successful. And if it hasn't been successful, it's okay, we'll apply next year. You see you've received this confirmation, it says success, so you can't put any more entries for yourself for this year.
Which means you can't try this again.
Not this year. So for this year, if you put in 2 or more entries as yourself, you will be disqualified.
Oh.
But if you had a spouse, then you've put in your application, maybe you had selected that you have a spouse and you added their name, then they will start putting in their application as themselves. So say your spouse's name was Tom. Now instead of saying Mara, it'll say Tom someone.
Oh,
Well, so thank you, Vara, for letting us use your profile and letting us use you as an example to see what the process is like. How was that for you?
it was a good experience, and I actually thought it was going to take longer than expected, but it took about, I think, maximum of about less than 10 minutes. So yeah, it was just a nice process, and I enjoyed it. Thank you.
And did we spend any money? Did we pay anything?
Nothing at all. Nothing.
There you go. So guys, you have seen I was not lying. The application, submitting the application is completely free. You can do it. The process is quick. They're asking you questions that you already know, right? So there's nothing stopping you. Well, thank you, Vara. You have a good night. It's actually almost 10 p.m. where you are.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. One of the first applicants, today's October 5th. We will check back with you in May and see what your outcome is like.
Thank you, Choco, for assisting and taking me through the process. I really enjoyed it. Have a good night. Is it tea time?
It's lunch. Well, it's almost 4.
Okay, bye.
Well, guys, you've seen it for yourself. I was not lying. The process is free. It is quick. There is no reason why you wouldn't submit your application. No reason at all. If you have any doubts, just put it. If something is wrong, they will deny it and you will apply again next year. But just make sure your photograph is according to the specifications. I would suggest you go to a professional photographer, or make sure you have really good lighting and a high resolution camera, because I will tell you about the challenges that I faced with uploading her photo. But other than that, there's no reason to not put in your application. Go ahead and do so. Once again, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Subscribe and click the notification bell so you follow me and you get more information on the DV. We'll keep talking about this. I am with you until, I'm with you until the end, right? Because I want to see you succeed. I want to see you over here. If you have questions, let me know. Thank you. You have a great day wherever you are.